Coronavirus is some pretty scary shit.
My ears just started ringing right when you said that. Are your ears ringing?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like the audio.
You done caught the coronavirus.
Shit. Yeah, coronavirus is crazy. The hype's kind of dying out and the trend's going away. So
Shut the fuck up. I think it was 40,000 confirmed cases as of like a couple days ago.
Wow.
Worldwide.
Just world? Mm-hmm. Sweet.
No, it's not. It's not sweet. It's the opposite of sweet.
God, all these fucking trendy viruses.
Oh my God. Julie and I are supposed to go on a fucking cruise in
sucks.
August.
I heard it's just only really affecting like old and sick people though. Like if you're young and okay, you're pretty much cool.
Those are it's
like West Nile.
Those are the people who like are at risk of dying from it.
I see.
Yeah.
But you can
West Nile.
I know. You didn't look at me, but I just smiled.
But okay, I know what that noise was. I just rubbed like the leather and it made the same noise.
I see.
Last podcast we had a weird noise and I think that's what it was.
And I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about how it's supposed to be like some people think it might have come from like this animal that some of them are eating over there.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is. It's got some weird name.
Well, most of the people think it's from bats.
Oh, like a bat. There was something where it's like a specific thing that like it's got like a name I've never heard of. It's some kind of little animal. But,
really?
And they eat that shit over there.
Pangolin.
It's that.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's something just like that. It sounds like penguin.
I just know that's like a straight up delicacy in like different countries and it's an endangered species and stuff.
It's fucking funny that you said that. I think that's exactly what I heard. I mean, literally, I'm telling you what I heard probably 5 times removed that these people probably heard. So who the fuck knows?
Right. Pangolin?
Yep, the pangolin.
Really?
Yep, that's what they are suspected as the potential coronavirus host.
Damn. Stop fucking.
But then right next to it says bats too.
Oh,
so
okay.
they don't know.
Yeah, well, either way, just stop eating that shit, guys. Like,
because they have an illegal trade of those pangolins in their criminal network.
It just sounds like you're saying penguins.
Right?
Pangolins.
Penguins.
Penwings.
Isn't who says that shit?
Benedict.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, okay, so fuck people for hunting that shit, man. Pangolins are the cutest ass fucking animals. And
just eat the shit the rest of us eat. Just eat fucking chickens and shit.
Dude, seriously, unless you live, I don't know if this is offensive or what, but I feel like unless you live in a fucking jungle or like in some really rural area in the middle of nowhere, then you shouldn't be eating like
normal shit.
Bats and pangolins and shit.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I don't know what their day-to-day life is like. I don't know how hard it is to get access to like just normal cow and shit.
In China?
Yeah.
In Wuhan, China has a population of, what is it, 11 million people? And it's like modern civilization there. I mean, it's just this fucking like random food market that deals in black market
It's just like
shit.
old-timey and shit, where it's just like, it's just been there for so long that it's like survived that way, and like it's just people like it.
Well, it's just, I feel like it's just like old ass like
it's like traditional
cultural people that are like, oh no, we need to eat
get
this
our
for
shit
medicinal
from the market.
properties and like it's just so stupid.
Either way,
imagine eating
fucking
a bat.
Gross.
Bats carry so many diseases.
I don't know why you'd want to. That's why I've never understood. Like people eat frogs and shit. I'm like, there's not much on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why you're going out because a bat can't have much on. I mean, I don't know shit. Here's the thing. I don't know shit. I've never eaten a bat. Right. A bat may. I mean, technically natural chickens, because like you get a fucking chicken from Dillon's and it's like twice the size of a normal fucking chicken should be.
Yeah.
So it's like
they're roided up and shit.
Yeah, because that's you gotta feed all these fucking people here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I don't know if a normal chicken technically has that much meat on it, but I can't imagine a fucking bat does.
Man, dude, fucking quote of the day is you saying, I don't know shit, I've never eaten a bat.
Like my podcast that I listen to, like they just play like this music in the beginning and they'll insert like 3 quotes from that podcast.
That's
and
hilarious.
I don't know if they just like mark them down or whoever edits it like
that's
does that.
So great.
But it'll be like, and it'll like play music and then it'll just cut out and be like, I don't know shit. I've never eaten a bat. And it'll be like,
that shit would be perfect for that. God damn it.
But that would just be how we title shit.
Just quotes.
Just shit. Like little things from our whatever that conversation.
I mean, fuck all that.
It just sounds like not. But the thing is, you can't change those people's fucking minds. They just do what they've always done. It's not like 2 fucking white dudes on a podcast. They're gonna be like, oh fuck, they said we shouldn't eat bats.
They should listen to us though. They should take us as scholars and knowledgeable men.
True, man. True fucking deal.
Either way, though, coronavirus is fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like I was explaining, I think I explained to you, like, like what, like the fear of a virus like this is not that, oh shit, we're all going to get it and we're all going to die. It's that our bodies have never seen this before. So we have no tolerance to it. We have no immunity to it. So if we come in contact with it, we're most likely going to get it.
I thought this virus was old.
Coronavirus is a common thing, but this certain...
it's like a new fucking strain.
Strain.
Ashley's under the impression that fucking like, not North Korea, but like someplace like that, like genetically made this and it's like warfare.
There's a conspiracy theory about that, but I think it's been disproven because of like the genetic makeup of the virus itself.
They would make really big efforts to do that.
Yeah. Cool.
To disprove it.
The man. But I need more conspiracy theories.
The government.
The government. But no, like this, the fear is that like we'll be fine. If we come in contact and get it, it'll be just like a bad cold. It's gonna suck, but it will be okay. Old people and young people, those are gonna be the people who are gonna have complications from it.
Yeah.
Now, if like my fucking grandma gets it right now and I take her to the hospital, she's probably gonna be okay because they're gonna like figure it out or whatever the fuck. But if the coronavirus comes here in the United States and starts getting crazy spread out everywhere, hospitals are going to be so overbooked and overstaffed.
There's a capacity problem.
I take my grandma to the hospital because she's got the coronavirus, they're not going to even be able to take her in because everyone else there has coronavirus and they've got to take care of them. That's when people start dying off because they can't get like access to medical care, and then that's where a lot of like deaths will come from.
That makes sense.
So that's like the big fear, is that it's just going to overcapacity everything.
You done just educated me.
Boom.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I do a lot of reading on Reddit.
Fuck yeah. Science. But yeah, that's scary. Like I said, we're going on a cruise, and I'm just not about that. I don't even like the idea of a cruise anyways. Being on top of the ocean with all the monsters below you. You don't like that sea monster shit.
Fuck that. And then like, you know how many stories you hear about people getting like fucking diarrhea virus on cruise ships? Everybody starts having diarrhea everywhere.
Diarrhea virus?
Everybody just starts shitting, and no one's having a good time because everyone's just like fucking destroying everything.
Did you just say you haven't been on a cruise before?
Never.
I haven't either, but just so that everybody else knows, it's not like I'm talking from experience. But
you just go, oh yeah, the diarrhea virus. That sucks.
So are you guys gonna try to fuck with like patches for the seasickness thing? They always say like some people do get like the patches and then they last for like a certain amount of time.
Well, they make pills too for like most of the sickness.
Dramamine and shit.
Yeah, that. So Julie had to take that when we went on our honeymoon and went whale watching because we went pretty
you've
far
done
out.
some sea type shit.
Yeah,
at least not long term, but
yeah, exactly. But
I've always heard that like it's preventing seasickness, not because like once you get seasick, it sucks.
Not,
but it's like preventing it. Yeah, that's what you need to do.
The word I'm looking for. Not treating it.
Yeah,
it's preventing it from happening. I mean, maybe we probably should just in case.
Yeah,
I got a pretty like fucking good stomach. I feel like when it comes to that, like I can go on spinny rides and I can like do all sorts of shit and I won't get sick.
The older Julie, I get, I can't.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm talking like you're 60.
I know.
Over there. But yeah, Julie, she gets motion sickness really easily. So I have some of that.
I don't care that much, but what's your take on? First off,
so shitty. Hey, just so you know, I don't give a shit about anything that you have to say.
No,
but I guess since we're on a podcast, I should ask you.
No, I don't mean I don't care about the topic that much.
Okay.
But for anybody who's local that might listen, this will be like the one local thing we talk about this episode or whatever. But what's your take on save Century 2 or don't?
I mean.
I don't know. This depending on your answer, it could piss some people off.
People are weirdly passionate about this subject,
I don't get
right?
It, but yeah.
Okay, so my thing is that I do a lot of photography, and so when I'm downtown taking pictures, Century 2 makes a great backdrop.
Yeah.
It's something that you immediately recognize. It's local. It's got that local pride built in it and stuff. It's going to be sad when they take it down because that's not going to be there anymore. And of course, that's such a staple on like the image of Wichita.
Yeah.
But
like I think people are just pissed off because all like the fucking shit they bought, T-shirts with the skyline and shit, they're all going to be gone. So they're like, well, this doesn't fucking work anymore.
Yeah. I saw.
That's not what it is.
I saw something on Twitter that like was a poll, and it said, how many of you have actually been to Century 2 in the last 5 or 7 years? And that made me realize like, I mean like, the other thing we go to Century 2 for is the Bridal Expo, which is a great fucking thing. But like, they can move somewhere else, I'm sure.
Well, I've been to a couple like musicals and shit there.
I guess we went to that Phantom of the Opera thing.
Yeah.
At one time, which was cool. But still, like, they could go somewhere else. Like, if that place really is just sitting there, fucking gathering dust, and it's having events that no one really goes to, I say tear it down. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I literally, like, Century 2 is cool, but, like, the drive thing around it sucks. Like, the fucking, like... the fact that like it and the Hyatt are like teamed up, so they take up this huge piece of real estate that like nobody can use for parking, nobody can use for this. Like,
that's true.
It just it's old.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, shit gets old, and I love keeping things around that are cool historically. Like, yeah. But I don't know. That's just not one of them to me.
Do you remember that one time that I snorted an icy during Riverfest, sitting on the steps of Century 2 when we were in middle school?
I mean, I remember us being there. I don't remember that event. But
did you snort an icy with me? Or was that just a stupid thing that I did?
Maybe.
Trying to impress all the girls.
Yeah.
Like, hey, ladies, watch me stick this straw up my nose and snort this frozen liquid.
The thing is, like, I just don't get... It's just, even the space out in front of it where, like, the fountains and shit are.
Yeah.
It's just a huge amount of space that just doesn't get used.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they have events there, like the bridal fair and shit. People just park on it. Like, okay.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. There's a lot of people who have probably way better opinions about it than me for way better reasons. Because literally, I'm just being like a younger person that's like, I don't fucking care about it.
Yeah.
Like, which is not valid for any reason. But I don't really see the value in it.
I feel like if everybody, most of the people, like, didn't want Century 2 to stay, you'd be sitting here right now talking about how it's historic and it should stay.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If that was the thing, if everybody was like, fuck Century 2, I'd be like, but guys.
But you guys.
But the history. So, I don't know. I don't really have too much of an opinion about it. To me, it could come or go, but like everybody wants like the river to be cool and everything to
do
get
have
developed.
An opinion on the future plans for that area, though. You know, they came out with that graphic. Who the fuck would ever want to swim in the river?
Oh, I think it'll be like a thing that's in the river but separate. To me. I think it's going to be like a pool that's just inset in. I don't know. I looked at one photo.
That would make sense. Like that would be way better.
Because at that point it's filtered and shit, like and like chlorine. I think it's more of like I'm in the river, but I'm not in the river.
Okay.
I don't know.
I can get behind that.
I don't know. I hope.
I hope so too.
I hope.
I just I just remember seeing like the graphic. The whole river was like blue. And like clear, which it's never ever going to be that way.
Because then I was just thinking
like
because I'm like, okay, how will water travel through it if they have like a net or like some kind of bars or something? But then like, okay, what if the current's really strong and somebody does get sucked over and like stuck on the bars? Like
that's a good point.
To me, it makes sense to somehow block it.
It doesn't make any sense why it would just be an open section of the river.
Yeah, okay. Because then it would get stagnant, like that river water would get in there and then stay, even if they just had slow leaking holes to fill it.
Yeah,
there'd be no circulation.
Gross.
Yeah, hopefully that. I mean, that's still
I think you're right.
Okay, hopefully.
That makes way more sense.
But then it'd also be weird to be in this like super clear blue like pool and then just have like this shit ass river next to you.
Like fish with like 10 eyes swimming by and shit.
How often is a fish gonna like flop out of the water and go in that pool?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know how close or how long is.
That's okay. So Cameron kind of touched on it. I don't fuck with like shit in water. Like just with like murky water scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck swims up and down rivers. Like seriously, like at what point does a fucking bull shark or something crazy like that make it? I know we're in the middle of the country, so it's very unlikely, but some weird ass creature that nobody knows is there is just making its way through. And then what if by chance, it just fucking flops over into like this shit and just starts fucking eating a bunch of little kids?
Dude, I don't trust shit in nature. Like, to me, you know, Ashley and I went to Colorado that one time, and to me, the idea of going out and hiking and shit sounds awesome to me. Like, just go out in the silence and, like, you know, almost meditate or do whatever. I think just because we're just not around that shit ever. So I think as people, it's in us to, like, want to just go, like, connect out in, like, nature kind of for a second.
Absolutely.
And like, unwind and just, like, feel it and be like, man, I've never experienced this. This is great. But like fucking ticks, man. Like,
dude.
Like you get Lyme disease and it stays with you your whole life. And like people get it all the time. And sometimes it fucks you up.
Yeah.
Like just that alone. Like how many ticks have, like I remember me and you went out camping one time and I think it was you. It was you or your dad or whatever. But like there was like a tick on the back of your guy behind your ear. And like, you know, I found ticks like up inside my legs and shit. Like,
yeah, dude.
And like how many times were like, they were obviously like dead by that point. Like they were just there.
They've just been sucking on you.
And I was sitting there like, holy shit. Like, and people just go out and like get Lyme disease, and it's like not just that, but like
I'm gonna go out and get some Lyme disease.
Like, I know to me as a dude, it's different, but like, you know, this could happen to a guy or a girl. Like, the one time growing up that you watched one of those documentaries where somebody had a parasite swim up their penis.
I don't even want to talk about that. That is the scariest thing to me.
Yeah, well, you're just sitting there like, okay, well, water's off limits. like right. The moment I think about that, it's like, okay, well, I know we don't have those here in our country, but we got brain-eating amoeba up in here. Do we? There's that. Yeah. So like, there's all sorts of shit, and then you'll like see those videos online where like somebody's got something like swimming in their eye and shit, and you're like,
fuck that.
Like, man, I just don't fuck with like
fuck all that
natural just water.
Right.
Like, fuck that.
People swimming in Cheney Lake.
Yeah. All the times I've ever swam in a lake, which is very few, but I'm just like, why would I ever do that?
Same.
The last time I did it was with Ashley and her sister and her brother-in-law or whatever, but
like, let's go tubing.
Like, yeah, and to me that wasn't bad, but at the same time we were like boated out into the middle of a lake.
Yeah.
And then like at the time it's cool. I'm like, oh man, I just need to get over this fear. Everybody does it, and people love it. It's a thing we do here in this part of the country because we don't have oceans. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, Midwest life.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we can all fucking dress up in camo, bring our pickups out, and just go like drink beers on a float, like out in the middle of the fucking lake, and we're all good. That's what we do.
That's okay.
Yeah. But just so you know, a lot of fucking people do that if you're not from here. But that's not what we like to do. But like, it's funny how bad enough it is that the moment it starts to get warm again, like places will be dead because everybody will be at the lake.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I know. So everybody here loves the lake.
But I just didn't grow up doing that, so it's not like my vibe of thing. But just knowing like that there's just, I mean, the idea that you're just wading around in like dirty fish shit is enough for me. Which like, it's fine. Our bodies, you know, are evolved enough to like be able to handle shit like that. But like, still, the moment anything can swim up me, like the moment I can be invaded, right, is just not like, I'm already afraid of aliens, man. Yeah. Like, I don't need the fucking shit here to be in my body without my consent.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Ask, please.
Yes. But it's just fucking gross.
One of my stories that I always like to tell people is, and I'm sure I've told you the story. I don't know if you remember it or not, but I know a guy who I used to work with, and he is one of Kansas only's deep lake divers, like body recovery divers. Man,
I was gonna say it's probably one of the only things you do if you have that.
Yeah, and so have I told you the story?
I don't know. It doesn't sound
so. This guy gets dispatched to Cheney Lake to go underwater in this certain part where like the current like piles up shit, and it's so deep down there and murky, but you know there's somebody that's gone missing, so they've likely drowned. He's got to go there to look for the body. He's fucking swimming down there, maybe like 2 feet of visibility, like just can't see. It's just dark green and murky and cold, and he's just down there with the flashlight.
That's a movie already.
Fuck that. With how much living shit is around you that can see you and you can't see it.
I just picture an infographic where it shows like, you know, the side cut just profile of a lake, and it just shows like a little body, and then it just shows like all the shit around him.
Yes, 100%. And so he finds the body, and so there's like a dead fucking like corpse of a human that's underwater.
You're so insensitive.
And he sees a fucking giant, like 8-foot-long flathead catfish feeding on this body. Oh my God. And the catfish then like fucking hovers around because it's interested in what the fuck he is, and then swims up to him, and then just like swims away. But like, just that's the scariest thing I could ever possibly imagine.
Fucking nature just doing its shit.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But like something that big that eats fucking.
You said 8 foot?
I think that's what he said.
Either way, it's large as fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
You're not fishing for that thing.
I mean, that's that's bigger than from me to you.
Yeah.
And like, imagine seeing that just like emerging from just that.
It's like the size of a person.
Yeah, yeah. That haziness of the lake, just like
that
coming
close,
out, and then being able to just go and it's just out there. Keep, like swimming.
Like it could just be like staring at you now. Nature's fucked.
I hate it.
Like, I'm cool to wake up, work in my office, like order some pizza and just like stay at home.
It's just my thing about the ocean is we're not meant to be there.
Yeah.
We haven't evolved over millions of years to adapt.
We just
to
can't help ourselves,
life.
but like explore the shit we're not supposed to be at.
Right. There's shit in there that has evolved for millions of years, and that's a fucking house.
Yeah.
And we're all up in it, being like,
fucking Godzilla down there.
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
So big. Not Godzilla the ocean. I'm not like, man, Godzilla's huge, man.
He's fucking massive. How do you think he got that big? It's just me like fucking doing this to the camera, like does he think Godzilla's real? Yeah, we covered a lot. Movies, fucking Century 2, the coronavirus, and our fear of water.
Nature sucks.
I see we're sticking on themes during these podcasts.
That's what makes them great.
Yeah. So, again, thank you guys for listening. If you made it all the way to this point, just fucking stop making that face. If you made it to this point, feel free to leave a comment. Some ideas for us in the future, recommendations.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, like, please subscribe to us if you haven't.
Yeah.
Like if it doesn't affect you that much and you're not gonna get annoyed and you actually like our shit, and even if you don't like it and you're like, you know what, I just listened to this 30 minutes or more thing. I just listened to all this. It costs me nothing to just hit that subscribe button.
Right.
Just do it. And like the video because it helps us out a lot.
I know every video that you watch, someone is like, hey, smash that sub button. Like, yeah, that's fine. But like, if it really doesn't take you more than just doing this.
Yeah.
If you could do that, it'd be great.
Yeah. In fact,
it helps us out a lot.
In fact, we'll just give you a second to do that.
Yeah. Just hold on.
Thanks.
Appreciate that.
Love that.
Oh, I felt that.
Yeah,
that
I
tap.
felt it. I have a zipper right on my pants, and it just goes. There's that little bit for every subscribe. Yeah, that one subscribe.
Subscriber, your pants
just like a little fraction of like a centimeter. Like one of those little zipper like metal pieces. It just like it just went. So. So eventually, I'm just gonna have to zip up my pants again.
I'm pretty sure I felt a tap and a click. Someone's on a fucking desktop watching this right now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Only way to do it.
Shout out to that desktop user.
Yeah. You're fucking eating and watching something on your computer. And I'm thankful that it's us.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. And if you're on mobile and your fucking screen is like sideways and you're like, oh, there's not a subscribe button on it right now. Fuck you. You do this, go. And wait for the little subscribe button to pop up and fucking just hit it. My grandma texts me. Hold on.
Nah, dude.
Okay. Just hit it. Just hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
I know.
But yeah, just do it, man. Just fucking, do all the shit. You know what to do. Comment your favorite thing that Cole doesn't ever do.
Your favorite thing that Cole doesn't ever do. Someone's gonna comment, look attractive. This is stupid shit like that.
How many people can we put look attractive in the comments? None, because nobody's gonna fucking watch it.
None, because everybody thinks I'm sexy as a boot.
That's true.
Shout out our old YouTube channel.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways, guys, we'll catch you next time.
Sweet.
Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings.